So Griffin, you're a diabetic, are you?
Yes, sir.
Type 1?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me too. But you found out a lot sooner than I did. Like, how old were you? Like,
I was about 3.
yeah. You know what? I was in my 30s. Can you believe that?
30?
Yeah. Like an old man, right?
Yes, sir.
So is it a struggle for you sometimes?
Yes, sir. It still is.
Are you more careful about your food, or is it your parents that are kind of more careful?
It's my parents that are careful.
So you kind of, yeah, that's how I am sometimes.
I guess it started when Griffin was 3 years old. He was always a very active toddler and loved to play outside and especially play baseball. And he became very lethargic and had a lack of energy for several days, and we couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. And I remember it was Columbus Day. Tracy took him in to see his primary care physician, Dr. Hollis Jr., and she called me when I was at work and said that his blood sugar was over 500 and he has diabetes.
They hooked in some IVs and got his blood sugar back down, and he started to come around and was more active and was the Griffin we knew, and he started enjoying it. And they had games in a playroom where he could go down the hallway and paint and do stuff like that. And Rich and I would go to classes, and we had all kinds of books and stuff for the week that we had to study and learn, so we could learn all about type 1 diabetes and how to treat it and how to manage it. We called them injections instead of shots because we felt like shots hurt, and you got shots at a doctor's office, and injections didn't hurt. And that was because he was so young. Rich and I thought that would be the best way to describe what he went through.
So some days are better than others, or how does your blood sugar, how's it been doing?
It's been pretty good. We went to the doctor a few weeks ago, and we changed around the insulin.
Every 3 months, we go to Children's Hospital and visit with the doctors and keep up with them. If we have problems at night, sometimes if he has what's called high blood sugar or large ketones, you can call Children's Hospital 24 hours a day, and even at night we can call and they get the endocrinologist on call to talk to us and help Rich and I, to handle problems with his diabetes, which is great because it was like having a doctor right at your fingertips when you didn't know what was going on. For 3 years we spent traveling to different clinics through Arkansas Children's Hospital, but they didn't have a certain location for the diabetes clinic, and so we would go to meet with different doctors. And we were very thankful because in 2008 the Circle of Friends in the state of Arkansas raised enough money to help build a clinic right at Children's Hospital. It's called the Circle of Friends Clinic, and that's where we go now every 3 months. And it's so nice because we're not shuffled from one clinic to another. The staff at Children's Hospital does camp. Griffin gets to go to a diabetes camp. This will be your third year to go, and it's great because he's never been able to go to camp because of his diabetes, and his doctors and the nurses and all the staff from Children's Hospital that are have been with us are at camp. So you're dropping your child off at camp for a week, and he gets to experience it with all kids that have diabetes, and it's neat. We're really thankful for Arkansas Children's Hospital and everything they've done for our family. And, they are like a second home to us, a second family, I guess you could say, because we're there every 3 months, if not, more.
Hi, my name is Jamie Stallman. This is my husband, Jason, and this is Mary Kate Folds. Mary Kate was born in February of 2004, and she was born with agenesis of the corpus callosum, which is the center part of her brain that transmits messages from one hemisphere to the other.
We were born in Baptist, but transferred to Children's to have surgery when they decided she could not eat. She would aspirate her food, so we had to have a tummy button put in her.
When Mary Kate was given the diagnosis of agenesis of the corpus callosum, we were told she would live approximately 48 hours. And at first that's a really difficult thing to hear.
She has had numerous surgeries. She's had numerous appointments, numerous tests run, everything from the radiologist doing the swallow studies to just last week on January the 16th, she had her fillings put in, but every time they have to sedate her and intubate her. So it is considered a major procedure. And if it wasn't for Children's Hospital in the state of Arkansas, she probably wouldn't be alive today.
Mary Kate started therapy at the age of 8 weeks. And so she doesn't know anything other than therapist. She's very, very spoiled from all of the attention that she gets. I battle a lot of times with people that tend to talk about Mary Kate as if she doesn't understand or doesn't get what they're talking about. So I constantly am correcting people about, look, she understands, she gets this, she takes it all in. And she's a whole being and not half of a being. If there's one thing I can really stress, it's just the importance of donating to Arkansas Children's Hospital. It benefits so many children, not just children like Mary Kate, but all types of children. And it's a hospital that doesn't deny anyone services. Everyone is provided services. It's not if you have insurance, if you don't have insurance. It's a child that's in need, and they depend on your donation. We would not be here if it were not for Children's Hospital. I truly believe they've saved Mary Kate's life. You want me to stop talking? That's nice. Would you blow a kiss and say bye? Mwah. Good.